fire Mario, and then if you get hit, just get him back. Just keep doing it until you finish. It's definitely a good strat to follow. Let's see.
So it looks like they're off. It looks like LarviStar started their timer, but malkuckn did not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's going to make it a little tough to make sure that they're synced up, but actually it looks like Restream is on it, so there we go.
Yeah.
They're synced up.
They got it together. And Stair Boss for malkuckn, though.
Now, it looks like they are both small, though, so that's right away. That's different than I expected.
Yeah, usually people may go for the mushroom in 1-1 and grab fire in 1-2, but they're opting to do the faster method, which is grabbing it in 1-3 and 1-4.
Yep. Wow. Yeah. LarviStar.
Oh yeah, LarviStar is going for all of it.
Yep.
malkuckn taking the safer route, of course. So LarviStar actually taking the pipes a little bit faster than just waiting for the plan to go down like malkuckn just did. So able to finish getting through the pipe at a 54, which is good, except for the Stair Boss, unfortunately.
Yeah. So the jumps that it takes to not kick the Koopa shell are very, very tight. So that is excellent to see that go off without a hitch.
Absolutely. Because even as we saw the other day, even people like Cosmic can mess that up every once in a while, and unfortunately happened in a race situation.
Ooh, very unfortunate death in 1-3 here. Now I noticed, that LarviStar jumped over the 2 Koopas at the beginning, and I find that interesting because they were just posting in the Discord about that odd circumstance in 5-3 where the Bullet Bill likes to shoot alongside the 2 Koopas and turn one of them around and become a nightmare. And I pointed out that because of that, have started doing those 2 Koopas that way, where you jump to the beginning of the platform and then over them, just in case that helps. I'm not sure if it helps because I haven't had that happen since.
All right. Well, my strat there is usually to do a crouch jump up there, and no matter what bullet you get, you can either bop it or avoid it entirely.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be the most consistent for me, and it actually appears that both are doing small Mario only.
Yeah, LarviStar does take another death to a firebar in World 1 Castle, though, so this puts malkuckn in a bit of an early lead. However, that death in 2-1, paired up with the axe on LarviStar, actually kind of puts them a lot closer.
Yeah, so a lot of deaths in this early part of the race. They must be either very nervous, and I'm assuming LarviStar is going to take a death here to refill on lives, or not, just going to go for it.
Oh, well, they got the refill anyway.
All right. I guess it's like, well, I'll just go for all the tricks, and if I die, whatever, I'll get a refill.
You know, I've certainly gone about that on some runs. Oh, there was a very weird clip there that just happened when LarviStar kind of bonked into where the extra life is because of the continue.
Oh,
so that's why that looked a little weird, where Mario kind of went into that block for a second. It's because he did.
Yeah, those one-up mushrooms will, or one-up mushroom blocks will cause the blocks next to them to not have collision, so you can just go right through them.
Yeah, so if you're ever playing Mario and you try to run over a one-space gap and the Mario falls through, it's because there's a hidden block there.
Yeah.
And then to add a layer of complexity onto that particular circumstance, though, if you don't know, the extra lives, the hidden extra lives in this game that are in the Dash 1 levels, are only there if you meet one of 3 conditions. The first being to collect all the coins in the previous Dash 3 level. You can also warp to that world, or you can continue your game on that world. And in this circumstance, it was the game continue that caused it to be there.
Yeah, and I believe it's only there on your first visit to that level. Afterwards, it's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, that cheap was right in the way of LarviStar, but was able to dodge it.
Yeah, that is one of the worst cheaps. Especially if you're big, you just basically have to tank a hit unless you want to lose 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I'm a big Mario. Oh, malkuckn taking it extra risky, but pays for it with a death.
Yeah, I think that jump would have been possible with just a tiny, tiny jump, so the jump was just slightly too large.
Yeah, definitely a very risky jump to go here. Oh boy, these cheaps. Please. All right, looks like he's in the clear for the rest of it. That's good.
All right, wonderful. So yeah, both these runners are very, very close now. Exciting.
Yeah. Let's see how 2-4 goes if both players go for the elevator jump.
Yeah, and definitely worth noting too that malkuckn is on his last Mario right now, while LarviStar has all 3.
Yeah, so something could happen. Yeah, if he's gonna take it safe.
Oh, LarviStar goes for the elevator trick though, and takes the lead.
All right. Good, dodging the Bowser fire. Let's get past Bowser. Nice. They both get to the axe. Pretty much synced now. That's pretty awesome. So they may be within the same frame rule of each other at this point.
Yep.
LarviStar is at 1 frame rule ahead as far as what we can see. So they've just barely nicked that frame rule.
3-1 is one of the toughest levels for me as far as small strats.
Man, malkuckn going... Oh, well, okay. Maybe he died on purpose, but he could have died earlier if that's what he intended.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the stairs a little fast, LarviStar. Very good.
So it looks like we're getting audio from malkuckn, but the sound is pretty desynced, so... Oh, actually, it just synced up. Alright, never mind.
Okay, yeah. Wasn't malkuckn, is he one of the ones that were putting a camera at his CTR TV before, or CRT?
I am not sure. It certainly doesn't look like that here.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that's what it was. Maybe he's playing on emulator now, or maybe he got a capture card, I don't know. I'm trying to remember who it was that was... Oh, that was KT the Creeper, that's who it was.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. That would make sense. Getting people mixed up.
It looks like a CRT capture. Well, a camera pointed at a CRT would not look like this. You'd see like big brightness lines from.
Well, I think what he means is a capture card directly plugged in from the NES to OBS or something.
Okay.
All right, LarviStar taking the Podoboos safe, rightly so. That's very good, and it didn't really lose much time from it either. No, we're just talking about malkuckn's game display. I was getting confused with someone else.
So with these guys' other runs, it looks like malkuckn is pretty experienced in Mario with some Mario World times and even some Kaizo Mario stuff. LarviStar has a Pokemon Puzzle League pretty high time, 20th place on S or hard difficulty on Pokemon Puzzle League. That game's awesome. Really, really fun to watch. If you've ever played Battle Tetris, I think it's called, it's a very similar game to that.
Yeah, the audio seems to be pretty desynced now for Malk. There is a difference between the SNES and SNES Mini. The Mini plays on a slightly slower frame rate than the original SNES, so it is just slightly slower for speedrunning. So it's not exactly optimal, but it's certainly fine if you're not trying to go for any crazy time.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
I do know that the Game Boy Player plays Game Boy games at a slightly different frame rate.
Yeah, apparently we just can't make emulators, or at least console emulators, better than the original console or matching anyway.
Yeah, and I'm surprised to hear that from Nintendo also, because they're usually the best when it comes to real backward compatibility, you know? Like the Wii literally has a GameCube in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same thing for the NES Mini as well. So in order to get a sub 5 on Super Mario Brothers any percent and the NES Mini, you would have to essentially get a time equivalent to a 457 on a regular NES. So that makes it drastically more difficult having to do a bullet bill glitch just to get a 459.
Oh, as far as the Game Boy Player goes, oh dear, the Game Boy Player 2 plays Game Boy games at the correct frame rate, but not the original. All right, so yeah, there's a couple. Oh, I am sorry. Did I say Game Boy Player? I meant Super Game Boy. I'm dumb. I've been looking into Game Boy Player stuff a lot recently, so I just got the names mixed up.
Wow, LarviStar finishing 5-1 on a 245, which is pretty good for small Mario. Had to dodge a lot of bullets and everything. It was really nice.
Yeah, so it looks like the runners have both kind of overcome the initial nerves of the run and are cruising along pretty well now. Not to curse them or anything.
Yeah. Not to do that at all, no. We would never do something like that. Wow. That was really good of LarviStar at the end. I thought it was gonna bonk, but made it.
Any power-ups? Not if you don't include Starman.
Yeah, Starman is the only thing that's kind of a power-up that they've gotten so far. Oh gosh, the Hammer Bro hitbox. Ouch. No, there's not a Warpless Small Only category. That's too much of a meme. It's just Warpless. And it also would be kind of arbitrary to say that you can't get power-ups. I mean, you can secretly keep a leaderboard of the best low percent Warpless times, and currently that's Cosmic with a 1912.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that for a long time, Small Only was considered to be the fastest.
Yeah. I guess it took a while for people to realize you can, by skipping the bridge animation by killing Bowser, that saves a lot of time. And was able to make sub 1910 more possible.
Oh yeah, getting into backward compatibility on the PS3 is just a nightmare. It was originally a PS2 in there, and then they went to emulation, and then they removed it altogether. It was a real fun time to work in video game retail during that time.
Category extension on Warpless? I don't know. I think just regular Warpless is fine, where, you know, if you want to do Small Only, that's fine, and maybe do Fire Mario later if you want to get those extra few seconds per castle. And not have to worry about doing ridiculous pipe jumps all over the place. I know, but some categories are definitely more arbitrary than others. One thing that's not always arbitrary is beat the game as fast as possible using all known glitches or glitches available that you can do in the game, or 100% in the game getting every collectible are typically the least arbitrary. Unless you include arbitrary code execution to beat it as fast as possible, that itself is kind of arbitrary.
Does that exist for Super Mario Bros. 1 at this point?
No, if there was, the record would be a lot lower.
Yeah.
There is no arbitrary code execution button for this game. People have looked for, no doubt. It has been able to survive having such a thing where SMB 3 and Super Mario World has not.
Yep.
Although it'd be kind of weird if, like, maybe you could do arbitrary code execution, but doing it would be slower to get to the level to do it than just doing it the normal route.
Alright, LarviStar finishes up World 6. Malkuckn is halfway through. And got the silly music, too.
Oh, he went for the really difficult strat 6-3. He might not know a more safe strat than what Cosmic does in the record. which you only should do if you're going for the optimal frame rule, which is frame perfect. 1 frame slower and you don't get the frame rule. 1 frame faster and you end on a 6. So it has to be a 1 frame 5 in order to get the optimal frame rule.
Well, he got the tough jump that he was going for that time, but then unfortunately jumped right into a bill, so he'll be back to 6-1. LarviStar entering the very treacherous 7-2 now.
Yep, so LarviStar keeping a pretty strong lead throughout the race. He's got to make his way through all the cheeps and the bloop bloops. And the skibbity bop bops and the doopity doops.
So far, the sea life has been pretty good. That blooper looks a little scarier than it might be.
Oh, however, here comes the end blooper.
Yep.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think he could have made it.
Oh!
Ouch.
The 7-2 blooper party. It's just the worst.
Scrap-ba-ba.
Yeah, I'm 100% incapable of rolling my R's, and I can't tell you how envious I am.
Oh, man. I did that as a kid, but then again, I'm Latino descent, so we kind of have that as part of it. I don't know, it's not like... kind of weird. Kind of like activate some sort of muscle that just causes your tongue to go back and forth. You're not thinking about making it go fast, it just kind of goes.
I'm from Minnesota. Our R's are very hard.
Wow, LarviStar really getting close to getting hit here. That was crazy. Alright, Malk nice getting its way through 6-4. That was pretty good. I think he could have gone through those bars if he chanced it, but I don't know.
Yeah, you game over on a world once, though, and...
Alright, come on! There you go. Grab that axe.
Alright, so yeah, finishing up World 6. LarviStar on her way to finishing up World 7. I said her there, I'm actually not positive, though.
Alright, gotta get through the maze. There we go. Looks good. Yeah. Bowser, please. Oh, Bowser was nice. Jumped forward. Yeah, dead axe though.
Oh, that landing on the Buzzy Beetle and going up onto the stairs is so much fun.
Yeah, it's nice. You kind of have to land on the right half of it for it to work.
Mm-hmm. And your Mario's got to be high up enough.
Mm-hmm.
LarviStar on to 8-1, the most fun level in the game.
Yeah, it's the most difficult one as Small Mario to hold right and run and not die and or slow down the whole way. Oh goodness.
Well,
LarviStar a little too fast with that fast excel, couldn't get the jump off the pipe.
A little bit better than dying later in the level though.
Dang.
Malkuckn succumbs to the bloop.
Yes, grabbed it with its mighty tentacles of doom.
But yeah, 8-1 is an interesting level because technically being small and having fire are exactly the same speed. It's just the strats when you're small are very, very much more difficult to execute.
Yeah, on any given level, Small Mario can finish the level at the same time as Fire Mario, as long as you don't count bridge animations after you grab the axe. Because Big Mario, he can clip through the puzzle in 4-4, whereas Small Mario can just run right under the fire bar where Big Mario has to crouch, so they're about even.
Ooh, Malkuckn has just a plethora of sea life there.
Yeah.
No blooper party, though.
Yeah, that was good. Awful lot of sea life. About 99% of all living things on Earth live underwater. Did you know?
We talked about this last time.
We did. Yeah, it's a recurring theme. All right, gotta make his way through the 3 coops. They're very good.
Oh,
Oh, the Goomba on the steps. Oh man, that's not one of the things you want to die to in that level.
yeah, especially right after those Koopas. That early 8-2 though, I'm glad to see that happening. The very fast stair climb. I mean, to speedrunners, it's a normal stair climb, but you know,
we just kind of ignore that it's even there. All we're thinking about is this plant jump. That's literally the only thing we think about for the entire level. And then the BBG.
Going for the... Oh, okay. I thought
Okay.
they were going
Just
for
opted
it.
to get a 6 instead. Might as well. List of things you want to die to. Well, I get not really that you want to die to, but if you were going to die and you had to choose what to die to, it's probably the 3 coops because that's probably the least embarrassing way to die because that happens to everyone. But dying to the Koopas on the stair or the Goombas on the stairs is kind of embarrassing because they're just kind of walking off stairs and they always do that.
Yep.
Where the Koopas are very RNG.
Wow, okay, so LarviStar just game overed in 8-3, with malkuckn finishing up World 7.
Yeah,
so
so
now
now-
they are neck and neck once again. World 8, baby!
Yeah, anything goes now.
Eight 3 is just a very, excuse you, very
Yeah,
difficult level to get through small. Basically, the strat, when you're going straight at those hammer bros, is to jump so that you clear over them, but you have to watch them very carefully, and if they jump as well...
Oh no, 6 fireworks for LarviStar. Maybe malkuckn will catch up time here by not having to wait for fireworks.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if you're able to recognize the jump and release A in time, then the Mario will drop and end up drop kicking the.
Yeah, I think now there are a difference of maybe only 2 frame rules now because of the 6 fireworks.
So yeah, I'm very excited to see just the difference in strats. Looks like malkuckn is going for the safety shroom.
Yeah, definitely would help for 8-3. It's gonna be helpful. I wonder if they have the and taking the safety pipe to despawn the 3 coops. Yeah, I wonder if they have each other's streams up and they know that they're this close. Oh, here we go. Come on. Why? Why did you wait so long?
He got the 3 too. Oh, that cannon at 8-3. That cannon scares me every time.
Yeah, this is where we're going to see malkuckn's safety shroom going to come in handy, where LarviStar taking the risk is causing punishment. Alright, I gotta get these stairs. Oh, okay. He's gonna get running speed. Oh my goodness, that hammer bro just coming off the left side of the screen. That is not a bro move.
And Larvi succumbed to another hammer bro. Oh, and so
no.
does malkuckn.
Dang.
Level 8-3.
8-3, the killer of runs right here. Man. Alright, let's see if LarviStar gets to the bros. 3 and 4.
Yeah!
Makes it through. Now just the stair boss. Alright, made it through. And Malk is back to 8-1, while LarviStar enters 8-4.
Where are we on lives, though? Last life. Now, 8-4... most runners are very practiced on 8-4, but anything can happen.
Yeah, you can always, sometimes jump too early. If you go for the wall jump, you might not get it, and you have to worry about the flying Koopas coming at you. Oh, no!
Yep, exactly like that.
Yeah. Jeez. I
And
wasn't
that
even
puts them
referring
all
to
back.
those ones, but yeah, you can die to those too.
And that puts them all back in the lead.
Wow, Malk surprisingly back in the lead in 8-1. Jeez, man, it's crazy. We're just gonna keep trading first who's in the lead just over and over now. Oh yeah, you definitely don't. That was a bad way to bop that coop there, fall in the pit.
That's why those pits are there.
Yeah, they knew we couldn't resist bopping some Koopas, and we were gonna pay for it. Nintendo, they think of everything.
It's like their playtesters are looking for what's fun and not just bugs.
Exactly. But can they do flagpole glitch? No, I don't think they can.
Looks like Maul tried to duck under that Koopa, but stood up then under its feet and took the hit.
Oh, LarviStar taking another 6 fireworks in 8-1. Yeah, let's just put some gaps there. That way, like, because people probably will just run off, you know, like the beginning platform and oh no, why? Like, just run off the coin box platform at the beginning of 8-2. You'll just run right into the gap, so you have to jump. So that gap was there in mind to make you die if you just run off.
You know, I did that. I did that the other day in practice, and I ended up wall jumping off of the stairs into the mushroom.
LarviStar, please. Ouch. Oh man, Malk, I think, on his last life in 8-3 now.
Oh, and that cannon!
Jeez.
LarviStar is back in the lead.
Man, back in the lead. This is crazy. How many times is this gonna happen? I mean, it doesn't even matter that the of all the deaths, just the fact that they're switching spots over and over is just more exciting.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how Larvi does in 8-3 here. Going past the Hammer Bros. And this one jumping up top. Excellent.
That's good, good. Alright, gotta go for the bro and G here. Alright, here we go.
Good. Alright.
Now up the stairs.
Taking it very carefully.
Yeah.
Alright, another shot at 8-4.
No, actually no one's ever beat this game. This is world record pace.
They're battling it out for world record right now.
Yeah, this is chase the record, guys, don't you know?
So LarviStar is still on one Mario in the castle, so hopefully hopefully that set of flying Koopas doesn't get him this time. Looks like they're doing the wall jump setup. Here we go. Got it!
Oh, got the wall jump. Nice. A full 2 frames to jump, and he got it.
That is excellent.
Oh, that sheep was about to troll.
Nice.
Made it through, though. Alright. Get through the water section. Take it a little safe. Good idea. Alright, there we go. Time for the final Bowser. Alright, good potable. Oh no! It was just a little too low!
Oh no!
Oh, he paused? No, don't pause. Keep going. It's not over yet.
Alright, so Malk is back at 8-3, has firepower now though this time. That grabbing the power-up seemed to have been what was giving him the most trouble, but then he lost it and got hammered by the Hammer Bro!
Why, man? Why?
He's still got 2 Marios
Yeah,
though.
he still got 2. He got 2 more chances.
LarviStar hitting that swag star on the way through 8-1.
Screen's scroll too far. Oh my goodness, the stair boss, man.
LarviStar bypassing the swag star. Also took that piranha plant jump pretty risky, but it worked out.
Yeah. And you think at this point they'd be like, you know what, let's just take this really, really slow, because apparently we just keep trading game overs in World 8. They keep going for the some difficult strats. Alright, so good bros this time for Malk. Alright, whatever. He'll take the 3 fireworks. He doesn't care at this point. He's just happy to get to 8-4 now.
So Maul going to the final castle. We'll see what happens. LarviStar could very well still take it.
Alright, taking the stairs safe. I mean, okay. I mean, you have like 10 frames to jump doing it fast, but you know what? Whatever.
Oh my god!
You gotta be kidding me, man! That is also not one of the ways you want to lose a run. Is that Goomba? Man.
Maid Walker says a good thing in the chat, which is so true. That the thing is, a lot of the time, if you try to slow down and take things slowly, the levels are just as difficult. Especially when you've practiced going fast so much.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do safe strats sometimes, so I'm used to going fast. I have to practice doing safe strats, so it's difficult for me. Feels bad, man. Alright, okay, get through these bros. Alright, one more. Very nice.
Perfect.
Taking the stairs a little faster now. That's good.
Avoids the 3.
Alright. Alright, here we go. 8-4, once again for LarviStar. We got 2 lives. Let's go.
That Goomba's getting a raise? Exactly. He's going to be upgraded to a Koopa.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get that brand new shell. It's gonna look so good.
That's how the Paratroopa or Koopa Troopa union works.
Yeah.
Gets the wall jump again! Nice!
Yeah, very good. Alright, here comes the turnaround. Alright, no cheeps in the way that time. Alright, fire section, let's go. Come on, take it nice and slow. You got this. Oof, okay.
Perfect.
Just under the bar. Very nice. Take it safe on this one. Alright, here we go. Hopefully for good booze this time.
And will they challenge it? Yes. Right. And here's
now
Bowser.
It's gotta get past Bowser. And time!
Nice! Yes!
31-36 for LarviStar. Congratulations on the race. That was an interesting race.
That was very exciting.
It could have gone either way many times.
Yeah, and it can be easy for the runner to maybe look back at the run and think that they didn't do very well or think poorly about it, but I mean, that was such a fun show to watch.
It was very fun. Wouldn't be as fun if it was just a single PB attempt, but because of this is a race, it made it a lot more interesting.
Right.
Oh, these troll bros here for Malk.
At least the iframes gets him through.
Yeah, just gotta get through these stairs. Oh, interview, right. Let's see, is he here for interview? No, he's not in the stages yet. We need LarviStar here.
Yeah, if Larvi wants to join voice chat, we will pull him in. Alright, Maul entering World 8-4. Very carefully stomps those Goombas this time. Gets over there, makes sure that the plant is despawning. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about, where taking those Koopas so safely right there was probably more dangerous than just running under them.
Alright, come on, let's go. Turn around.
Are they going for wrong warp? They are, alright.
Okay, let's get in the pipe.
I sympathize with that. I find it very, very difficult to go into a pipe if you're jumping from the right. My thumb can't do it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, getting through. One more room. Oh.
Does not challenge the Podoboo, and I think that was a pretty low one.
That was definitely a Lotoboo for sure. Alright, and time.
Here we are. Wonderful.
Well done.
And do we have a race bot time for Malk?
Yeah, so the race time for Malk says 33:57 on Speedruns Live.
Alright. Well, oh, good game to both runners. That was just a wonderful and exciting race. 8-4 is just... We always talk about what big swings can happen in 8-4 with the length of the levels, as well as the lack of checkpoints, and the brutality of a game over. And on that run, we got to see it happen about 5 times, so...
Yeah, it's a good time. Let's see, was that a PB for Malk? I don't know what his PB was. Not sure. Well, on the bracket it says 40-44, so if that is his current PB, then this race is his PB now. But I don't know if it's updated.
All right, all right.
Yeah, that's true. Malk does have a higher score, so if it was a high score race, he would win.
I do see Maul in the chat here, so
okay.
I'm going to bring him in.
Bring him. Oh, you're bringing him in? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Malk.
Hey.
Was that a PB for you? I don't know if it was...
sadly not.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
My PB was like 6 minutes faster, sadly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, good job on finishing the race, at least. That was a pretty interesting race. I don't know if you were watching each other.
I wasn't, but I assume since he also took over 30 minutes, it was a mess for both of us.
Oh yeah, you guys traded the lead over and over again by gaming over. So there was plenty of times where you were actually ahead.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Now it looks like we are actually cutting into the next scheduled race on Speed Gaming, which is going to be a Link to the Past race. So I think we should be as quick as possible in saying thanks everybody for watching, and tune in again in just a half hour to a different Speed Gaming
race. The next race is between Goofy Chocobo and Raikou Rider. That will be on Speed Gaming 4. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow all the players here. They did a good job.
Yep, and we will see you then. Thanks, guys.
All right, see ya. Goodbye.
Bye.